sunrise. Good morning.
Yeah, rise and shine. If they don't change, we're going to do something about it.
Yeah.
Or we arrange, we're going to do something about it. All right. It's a Tuesday morning, and you know what? We're going to do something about it.
Yeah, that's right. It's a brand new day, guys, and you know what that means? It's time to rise with sunrise. And you know it's your Queen Diva, Miss Kitty, and Uncle Dennis in the building.
Morning, peeps.
Good morning, everybody, wherever you are in the world. A resplendent morning to all of you, and thank you so very much for tuning in. Big ups to Capleton, the fireman, one of the most diverse artists in the dancehall and reggae space, a living icon, and we want to bless up Capleton every time. Because if it's a dancehall Capleton you want, you can get that.
Yes.
If it's a reggae Capleton you want, you can get a full set. And so his body of work is quite enviable and admirable. And we want to say big ups to Capleton this morning.
When he came out at the Romain Virgo concert, the crowd really responded.
Oh, nice.
Quite appropriately.
Big ups to Romain Virgo as well. Daddy Romain, you know what I mean? His beautiful wife, Elizabeth, and their wonderful, beautiful family. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Romain. Romain is just such a nice guy. You know, somebody who just will get ties and get breast milk and christen and him mother oil him scalp and him somebody. Yeah, it's just nice. I like Romain. Hi, Romain. How you doing? Really great artist as well. A wonderful voice, a nice body of work too. Quite respectful and respectable. And we like that.
And respected.
Yes.
You can tell by the other people, or the other artists in the room who respect him and respect his work. And I like that. And I like the camaraderie that he builds. You know, and the fact that these people willing to pass through on him show.
True. Because remember, don't forget, an artist who pass through and there's no easy feat, right? No. Because they too are busy. So when they rate it enough to come and pass through for you, it definitely speaks to your character and who you are. But Uncle Dennis, let me just point out from now, because I know some people might wonder, Miss Kitty, oh yeah, turned so like in a lodge. Right, my friend and brother, right? That is my crick me neck.
Oh, when you're asleep, I
don't know.
This morning, what?
I don't even know. I'm like,
you sleep bad on the pillow or something? So how did they make you up today?
But that's all my next song. Jermaine, I said, Jermaine, do your thing, but I'm turning.
Who have left hand? Anybody
have left hand?
Is that thing even true?
I don't even know.
Like, where did this whole
left hand come from? They can uncrick.
What is the etymology?
Or the Scientology
of the theory that says left hand can uncrick your neck?
But listen, from time immemorial.
Because suppose it's on the right. Is it a left? What is it?
I just know that if your neck crick,
you need to get a left hand person.
So Paul says, I asked DJ is not a lefty. I asked Patrick is not a lefty. Paul say me is a lefty, but me not trust Paul.
Oh.
You understand? Because Paul no, me no want Paul go fracture my trachea.
Paul goodly getting a spirit.
You understand me? Yeah, me
Paul goodly getting a spirit.
And come Jackie Chan out my neck. You understand? But people, it is a lot. I'm going through it right now. I'm saying,
like,
I'm not crick my neck in a while as a big person. Last time I don't crick my neck.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. Like a bubble dolly.
So look over here.
Dennis, you're gonna go. You're gonna go.
Wow.
But if there's anyone who can uncrick neck, please send me a message. Because I'm gonna just be like this all day.
And then guess what? And then all the guests are gonna be to your left.
So
you're gonna go.
Okay. Hey.
Welcome. This is gonna be a show. Don't miss. Do I need
to get like a neck brace or something? Need to what kind of hand you use? Left or right hand? Both of them, you're ambidextrous. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît.
Of all the people, would have been needed to be ambidextrous.
Oh my God, I gotta tell you. But you know, it is still Child Month.
It is.
And we want to celebrate our children in a really big way. And if there is any little child out there who will use a left hand, Auntie Miss Kitty could use a hand right now. Yes. Good morning to all the children at Heinz Simonage in Montego Bay. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, they have a school down there.
Have we interviewed have we interviewed children from that school? That school
sounds familiar.
Yeah. It sounds
okay.
Like something.
Tamar McKenzie.
Okay.
And big ups to Sam McKenzie as well, and all the Heinz Simonage family down there in Montego Bay. Yeah. Think about it. Yeah, man, they're known.
Yeah.
They're known and they're established, you know.
Yeah, maybe that's right. Yeah,
so, good morning.
But it is Child Month.
Yeah.
And guess what? Your Child Month tip of the day is this. Avoid using abusive language or tones with your children. Instead, offer daily affirmations to help build their confidence and believe in themselves. And I definitely agree with this thing about not using abusive language. The thing is this, abuse doesn't, well, it doesn't necessarily be black and white. Sometimes it's on a continuum.
Right.
And you want to be firm. You want to be decisive as a parent.
Yes.
You don't want to treat them little. Yeah. Maybe you want to be strict.
Yeah.
You want them to respect you. You want them to know that they need to listen to you.
Yeah, you have to hear me. You have to hear me.
But sometimes...
Because I'm not going to be the only one with a crick neck. You understand?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But sometimes as parents, if we're not careful,
we
cross the line from discipline to abuse.
Yes.
And so, like, the things that you say, like, you have to ask yourself, is what I said a part of the lesson? Or at what point was that all me? You know?
Or the unhealed part of me that you're projected onto the child, right? So for me, I believe in discipline, not abuse, because I do believe that persons who are abused, the majority of the times they become abusers, right?
Yes.
If you look back at a lot of people who are now committing a lot of crimes or heinous acts or have issues, right, who are broken adults, if you should go back to their childhood, you can see where it all started. And so they're literally living what they learned, right? So we have to bridge that gap. But I want you to have a healthy fear of me.
I always say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
See that?
Yeah.
The fear of your mother.
The fear of your mother.
The fear of your mother.
Yeah.
There needs to be the fear of your mother.
You just need a healthy, not an unhealthy.
A small dose.
Yeah.
Like a micro.
Yeah.
So you just know, say, Miss.
I always say I'm not the father who the picnic I got take for Eid,
yeah. Like,
you know,
like my mother was not the mother I could have take for Eid.
Exactly.
You understand?
You know, like, and I've...
So hold on, you see when we're at school and you see other children misbehaving,
and
you just
like,
sat down, you just took yourself away. Like, you know?
Like,
I can't be a part of this. Sorry, I can't. Because when my mother comes, and when my mother hears about this,
that was me.
I'm even told you, have a great day,
Lady
people.
Marge,
yeah.
Miss Joy.
I'm chipping out right now. Yeah, because you see my name in the bangarang. Dennis.
Imagine when the group get called to the principal's office. So how did you get involved in this? How your name mix up?
What I tell you about friend and company. Be a leader and not a follower. Be the head and not the tail. What I tell you, birds of a feather flock together. What you know? Be careful. Murder. I just took away my bothering. I said, not I.
No.
So I believe in discipline, but we also have to discipline with love, right?
Yes.
And so you have to balance it. So even if, say, for example, they did something and you had to reprimand them, and it was a hard reprimand, I do believe then you have to follow that up with, you know what? Earlier, Mommy said something, right?
Yes.
I know it came off harsh, okay? But I want you to understand that your actions, so on, you know, you talk it through.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, I'm your mommy. I love you.
And
I want the best for you, yes. Right? And sometimes, you know, when parents are strict, you may be unpopular for the moment, because of course children are going to want what they want, and essentially young blood no storm. So for example, when I remember growing up, my mother did not allow me to do sleepovers, right? At the time, I thought it was quite draconian. I thought it was quite, maybe some kind of military basis may I live in a. But now, being an adult and understanding what can happen at sleepovers, what has happened at sleepovers, you're actually very thankful and grateful for the strictness, right? Yes. For the JDF and JCF type of parenting, because that type of parenting also protects you from a lot of the unknown where you sometimes can't recover from. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but you have to love the children. You watch the language you use. I would say, try not to speak when you're frustrated or angry, because human beings all are, and we're parents too. And parents, don't be afraid to apologize. If you know in yourself, Dennis, because we're a human being, right? Nobody's not perfect. I went on a pamphlet and, you get me? And if you know you OD'd on a particular thing, like you correct him and you probably lick him at her, you said something that you shouldn't have, don't be afraid to apologize. Even though I'm OD, when I go back in myself as a parent too, even though you're an adult.
Because you're teaching them parental response. You're teaching them responsibility for their emotions. That's the one thing that I'm big on. I'm big on teaching this young man that you cannot be wild with your emotions. You have to be emotionally responsible, especially as a young man. You can't just angry and just lash out. Because that I don't want to be around. I don't want to be around a man who is that way. And I don't want you to be in your home irrational, a man who is that way, that you can just be disproportionate with your responses to your emotions. No.
And then you have to model that. Because if you see it, exactly. So if you want that, then you have to model that.
Children are going to learn more from what you do than what they say. And that is true. But I also like the other side of the tip for today is the affirmations. And we were talking about that just the other day. So it's not just to say, don't be this, don't be that, don't be that. I'm going to impute value.
Yes, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're strong, you're brave, you're intrepid, you are responsible, you are resourceful. I'm so proud to be your mommy. I'm so proud to be your daddy. You are an amazing child. You know what? You don't have to get it perfect all the time, but you know what? I respect that you tried, and that was a great effort. You know what I mean? Because not all the time you're going to get the desired outcome or result. But the fact that you made a great effort, I am congratulating you.
I will like.
You're blessed and highly favored.
You know, when him come to you, like him draw something or she color something, you're so good at coloring.
Remember me telling me I have something else? You are amazing and brilliant and beautiful, and you are smart. Right now, everybody a clap. I'll never skip me a clap. Capping. And I'm capping.
But because it's from a spirit of affirmation.
Absolutely.
And again, imputing value, and that we have to do. All right, guess what? The Cut season finale is coming up, and it's going to be nothing short of truths and a belly full of laughter with the comedy masters and pranksters themselves. Auntie Ellis
and Fancy Cat.
And Fancy Cat.
Take a look. You dig?
Fancy Cat Show. Who the singer? And get ready, and when you get ready, let's go, go, go.
I to start.
Girl, you pass, so they look good. Exam, you have to give you a sticky. Me no get wrong, but
feelings I care for you because you will take life. Feelings I care for you. When we go to school, we little and fine.
Start again. Pause again.
Barely our Admiral Bailey trick no way.
You see yourself following him down the Christian walk?
And when them tell me, say, God call him, that's a when.
Yeah, man.
I want you, man.
So that's how we used to call him. I to lick shot. Come on the party.
The Cut, brought to you by Flow.
Oh,
I love
listen, IT and Fancy Cat are so hilarious.
And they're not even trying.
Effortlessly.
They're not even trying. They just are hilarious.
Listen to me. I'm going to be tuned in this Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on CVM, because that finale is a must watch.
And it's a fitting finale.
Listen, when you Fancy Cat is just all right. From me, see Fancy, you just start laugh. Like you just.
Yeah.
Without him even opening his mouth.
What's like your favorite IT and Fancy Cat sketch of?
Why, Dennis? Is that all? Remember, I said they prank me now. IT and Fancy Cat, they prank me. I'm showing you now.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they came to. I had an outside broadcast today, and they came there, but unbeknownst to me, a police officer come Nita, same come for arrest me because my outstanding ticket. Them tell me no, me not a ticket. It makes me need to come a lawyer. And the police actually hear me. No, you can't. And then me know say Friday now. So me not get bail till Monday. Yeah. Jesus, me go spend the weekend at jail. Listen, I was totally petrified. Then I tell you, listen, when we test them, Dennis, look here, the man laughing while across road. While they caught me. But I absolutely love them, how professional they are, how true to their craft they are, and how they just bring a smile to your face. So that's definitely one to watch. But guess what? Before we jump into an amazing show on this very brilliant Tuesday, here is your